Parents, I know you're a week away from getting school back in session, so let's help you get prepared to make and serve your kids some healthy and homemade food. I want to welcome back Shannon Garcia, Kiss in the Kitchen. Shannon, you say we have to start with breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day?
It is, especially for kiddos.
Okay, and why is that?
Because we want to set up their school day for success. And if we send them off to school with hungry tummies, that's not going to leave them very happy. So we need to start off their day with a balanced meal, and we're going to do just that.
Okay, well, you're going to give us something that's pretty easy. I feel like the kids could even get involved in doing this.
They definitely could. It's a super simple recipe. So I've partnered with a wonderful company, and we are going to make a delicious pomegranate overnight oats recipe.
All
you ready
right.
to help me?
I'm ready to help you, girl, always.
Okay,
always.
so you're going to pour in this 1 cup of yogurt. And you
I'm
can
weird.
use...
I like to smell everything.
It's vanilla yogurt.
Yum. Okay,
It's
pour it in
unsweetened,
here.
so you can pour it in there. There's a little pink spatula if you want to mix that and get it all
Yes,
out.
ma'am.
And then you're going to pour in a cup of oat milk for me.
Okay.
And typical overnight oats, they call for both milk and yogurt, but I've actually cut the milk in half.
Okay.
And in its place, I'm putting Pom Wonderful 100% pomegranate juice. And the reason why I do that, it's one of my go-tos, because when we see this bright red color, we automatically think antioxidants.
Yeah.
So the antioxidants in here, they help fight free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause damage to our body over time.
Oh yeah, we don't want that. But you know, Shannon, I make a lot of overnight oats. I just do almond milk or coconut milk, but I need to add the yogurt is what I'm learning right now.
Yes, it gives a creaminess.
Does it matter what type we use?
No, it really doesn't. If you have any, we were talking about like maybe not being able to have dairy off the show, like
Sure.
you could definitely use a plant-based yogurt, but the yogurt's gonna add some nice probiotics, some nice creaminess, and I really love, you'll see this beautiful color, my girls call it pink oatmeal, but it's because with Pom, it's whole pressed to release the polyphenols.
Okay.
So you really help optimize that antioxidant power.
Wow, well,
Isn't that
that's
neat?
such a cool little tip and something different that you could definitely use. And guys, if you look on your screen right now, there will be a recipe page for you. You want to take a picture of that so that you can use it later on or write it down real quick. You can also, I see you added toppings like pistachios. I add chia seeds to mine.
Yes, chia seeds are great. I love pistachios. They're very intentional because of the crunch and because of the protein also. So Wonderful Pistachios is a complete protein, which means it has all 9 essential amino acids. And then also when we think about wanting to stay fuller throughout the day, there's a trio of nutrients in here when we think about that. There's fiber, it's a good source of protein, and then 90% of the fats in pistachios are unsaturated. So just that nice trio of nutrients to help maybe keep us fuller longer.
Okay, and also give us that energy we
Yes,
need,
and the
especially the
crunch.
kids. Okay, like first day of school, let's get them ready.
Yes,
and
exactly.
excited. I am so excited for this though, because packing a school lunch, some kids have the same thing every day, and here's how you can make it maybe not only healthy, but fun as well.
Yes, we're gonna level up in a lot of ways. So I know that packing lunches can be a pain point for families. I love it. I just love packing a good lunch.
And you are a mama of 2 beautiful girls, so you know firsthand that this is something they would absolutely enjoy, or like, I know when they open up, they're so cute on that screen.
Thank you, Roma. So yes, we want to make it, when I think of fun lunches, I think of flavor, I think of dips, I think of color, so many different things. So this is really fun. I'm gonna let you pick that up and punch out the sandwich.
So pick it up right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can punch through the little backside, but these are kind of like, a take on an Uncrustable, but I've put turkey and cheese in there, so some nice, filling protein.
It's already in here?
Yes, I'd already put it in there, and you punch it through, and there's fun different shapes, super cheap on Amazon, so just a fun way to level up a sandwich.
Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I don't want to eat it, it's so cute.
I know, it's so cute. And then we've got one here too. And one thing that I always think of for lunches is protein, right?
Yep.
And so my go-to is Wonderful Pistachios because you also get more nuts per serving.
Okay.
I put the honey roasted nut shells, or no shells in this one, and then also made a fun little like charcuterie box for
And
a
y'all,
sophisticated
look
palate.
at these reusable, cute containers that also help you separate whatever is there. And maybe you can even measure or count how many things you want to put in there.
Exactly. So you actually get 49 nuts per serving
Whoa,
with pistachios compared
okay.
to like 23 almonds or 18 cashews. So you get more than 2 times the serving. And I just love these because they're so fun, they're colorful. And if you've got anything messy, I use them for like ranch and things like that too, if we're putting fun dips
Ranch,
in there.
girl, you are speaking my language.
Right? And then this little box is super fun and savory. I also, instead of like a typical wrap, I used a cheese wrap, and then I put the sea salt and vinegar Wonderful Pistachios there.
Yum! So that's a great alternative aside from the bread. Reduce
Yeah.
that, or if you're gluten intolerant as well.
Exactly.
Rabbit and cheese. That sounds so delicious. Where can people get? You said Amazon, right?
So, yeah, Amazon's typically my go-to. I got these on Amazon. I got these on Amazon. These are from a company called Ahimsa. They're stainless steel boxes. This is from Lunchbox. I tend to gravitate towards silicone or stainless steel, and typically try to avoid plastic.
Wow, I love
Isn't that
this.
fun?
Yes.
It comes with little compartments too, so it's super fun.
Shannon, you're so organized. You're all, you're giving us all these healthy, advice that is super important for the kids, and also you add the cute and organized factor to it, so it makes it all so appealing to the eye, for sure.
does.
How can people reach out to you and learn more about your services? You're a registered dietitian. You're always posting stuff, especially if you guys are moms. You will relate to her so much. I love seeing your life ever since you've had kids.
You're so kind. So Kiss in the Kitchen, there's no E in kitchen, on Instagram is the best way to follow along. I'll be sharing more throughout the week on just healthy back to school things and some snack options too. So it's gonna be great.
Kiss in the Kitchen. Keep it simple. Shannon, that's what her dad used to say, and I love that you honor him that way. Paul, we gotta keep it simple.